What we do here is go back.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to TaylorMadeOtaku. Today, episode 11 of Alice and Zouroku. This was another good episode, so let's talk about it. Let's jump right into it. The episode begins with Zouroku calling in his co-workers to say, I'm going to be away for a little bit. I need you guys to handle the shop while I'm gone. And then he tells them all about Sana and everything, and they're just like, oh yeah, we kind of knew that already. But, you know, hey, whatever, let's go. And he goes with Ichijo and Sayane, and they go, and they're on their way to Wonderland to go save Sana and Hitori. From there, it jumps back to Hitori and Sana, and they're in Wonderland, and Hitori's trying to use a cell phone, but she doesn't have any service. And Sana is like, I am at a loss right now. I have no idea what to do. And Hitori's like, whatever, I gotta get out of here. We gotta get out of here. There's gotta be a way to get out of here. I know there's gotta be a way to get out of here. So she just starts moving, trying to climb back up through the camera, which they came. She went in a direction, and Sana was just like, well, now I'm by myself. I might as well follow you. And she follows her, and they end up in this, I guess, crane machine? They ended up in a giant crane machine going up a zigzag ladder, and I was pretty confused about that, but you know, hey, they're in Wonderland, so nothing makes sense. Once they get out of there, Hitori goes and she looks and she sees like where, like the door where she came in at. She runs up to it, she opens it, she's expecting to see her mom, but it just opens up to the more wide open Wonderland. So it's like Sana is this whole time like behind her trying to keep up with her, and she's like trying to tell her this isn't gonna work. I don't know if we can actually leave. My powers won't work anymore. So I don't know if we can leave or not. And they see like a house to their right. And they say, I'm going to go check this out. Hitori is hell-bent on getting home. And Sana's just like, calm down. Let's just stand still and just think of a plan or something. But they go, they explore the house, and no one's in the house. And then they just decide to finally just take a break. Goes from there to Zouroku and Sane and Ichijo. They're finally at the research facility. They go into Wonderland, and that's where all this begins. Zouroku's all gung-ho, like, I gotta go get my girl back. And I can't blame her. I want Sana back too. She's absolutely adorable. Plus, I'm a little attached to her now. So they go exploring inside of Wonderland, and they see like a giant statue of like Sana and the twins, and they're like, "Oh, that's neat." And it turns out to be like a memory. So there are like little sculptures of her memories like everywhere. They're like little bits and pieces of her memory all over Wonderland, and they're all going and they're trying to, you know, navigate through all this. And all of a sudden, they just look up and like the pig plush that Zouroku bought for her just falls from the sky. He's like, is that the plush I bought her? And then on top of that is a little pig that she liked. And they decide, we'll just follow this pig to see if it leads us to her. And they've been following it for a while. Ichijo, on the other hand, didn't want to do it. She was like, we need to come up with a better plan than that. And she ends up falling through the ground. We have no idea where she went. They were just like, let's keep going. So they're trudging through Wonderland trying to find them. And they get all sorts of fun things. Just fun, great things. They see all of Sana's memories and everything, and they're just going, oh, I remember that. Most of them have to do with Zouroku, but you know, hey, that's fair. She spent most of her time with Zouroku. There it goes back to the girls who are it's where the meat and potatoes of the episode actually takes place. They have this really deep conversation, and Hattori's like, well, first Sana just straight up apologizes. She says, I just wanted to teach you guys a lesson. I didn't mean for any of this to happen. None of this would be happening if I hadn't thought that this needed to happen. So I'm sorry. And Hattori look at her and she's like, no, this is my fault to begin with because I kind of started all of this. And then they have like this conversation with each other. And as they're talking, Hattori's like, maybe I should just stay here for forever. And she's thinking I've succeeded in running away because earlier on in the season, she said I'm gonna run away. And Sana's like, why would you want to run away? Like, you were like hell bent like not too long ago on getting to your mom and getting out of here. And Hattori says, well, you don't know my life. Don't say anything to me. You don't know my life. Which is fair. It's fair. Being that age, being that young, you don't want to talk about your problems. Just makes you sad. Then from there, she apologizes to Sana and she says, hey man, that was really like mean of me to say, but and then she tells her all about her story, about how she feels like her mom hates her because she failed her elementary entrance exams and she felt like she let her parents down and they've been fighting ever since, and she's blaming herself. And like we know. And Sana's just kind of taken back. She's like, I've never heard anything like this. And Hattori continues by saying that she believes that her parents would be much happier if she wasn't around, and that she thinks that she probably should never have even existed in the first place. And that's really depressing to think that a 9-year-old thinks that. So Sana, in an attempt to talk Hattori off the ledge, so to speak, was to tell her all about herself, saying, hey, I'm not even human. I was born here in Wonderland, and I don't have a mom, I don't have a dad, I don't know where I came from, but I think that I was created as a means, as a tool for Wonderland to learn about the outside world, about the world outside, and about the humans that inhabit it, and all the rules and laws and all that kind of stuff. So if I wanted to if I thought about it, that means that it could have gotten anybody to do that. It could have learned that a whole different number of type of ways. But does that mean that my life is unnecessary? That I'm not even needed in this world? I don't think about those type of things, and I don't like to consider those type of things. So I kind of feel what you're saying, but I know that everything's here for a reason, and we all exist for a reason. Everyone deserves a chance at life. That's pretty much what she was saying. During all this, Hattori gets real choked up because she starts thinking about life before it got bad, when it was her and her mom just being like, her mom was such a great mom. I don't know what happened. Maybe they'll dive into that next episode, but I just really, really hope that they can go back to being like that. But yeah, Hattori she can sense the sadness in Sana when she's saying those things, so she gives her a hug. And she starts telling her, like, hey, when I was sad, this is what my mom used to do. And so Sana succeeded in talking Hattori off the ledge of staying there and running away. And I'm glad to see that they formed a bond in that moment. That was really, really great to see. And so Hattori's like, I want to see my mom again. Will you help me? And Sana's, yes, I will help you. And that's how the episode ends. Fantastically. Another week, another great episode down. This show is phenomenal. It's beautiful. It's a wonderful show. And I am super happy that Sana isn't like hell bent that she's a bad person anymore. And I really, really love the fact that Hattori opened up to Sana and they both like opened up each other and they formed another bond. And now they're good friends. I'm glad that they both kind of helped each other in that situation. Next week is the final episode, I think. I'm pretty sure it was slated for 12 episodes, but it might be 13. I hope it's 13. We'll see. But that's all I got for you guys this time. If you like this video, leave a like. If you want to discuss the series as a whole, or this episode, or what you might think is going to happen next episode, don't hesitate to put that in the comment section down below. If you like what I do here and like the content that I put out, please don't hesitate to subscribe and join the squad. Until next week, guys, peace out.